Alright, what is up guys, welcome back to another video. We are just taking a quick look at Verasity here, and as we can see, as I predicted in yesterday's video, we are just continuing to trickle to the downside here. You can see just continuous red candles really, you know, having a bit of a continuous retracement period at the minute for Verasity and, you know, basically the whole of crypto. A lot of things have been pumping up quite a lot over the past few months, especially with Bitcoin coming up as well. And breaking out of that bear market resistance, it's kind of stuck in its range still, isn't it, Bitcoin is. But you can see for Verasity here, what's happening is essentially what I've been looking for and I've been saying for quite a long time now is massive parabolic move, and now we are getting that continuous move to the downside as people, you know, keep taking profits and the price keeps on retracing. People realizing, you know, we've had a really big move to the upside, and now we're having a, you know, a fairly decent retracement as a result as well. I do think that that is, you know, it was fairly likely to happen. When you come up, you don't make that much support. On the way up here, there's no support being made, a bit of a consolidation, and I can, you know, basically a little bit of a nice bit of structure being formed here in this coiling motion that we did see in the market. We've got a little bit of a continuation up to that big psychological 1 cent level, obviously, but then after that, we did get that rollover. As you can see here, a big sell-off, followed by the price getting bought up in this area, but still continuing to roll down to a key level of support. And as I said, I do have a nice long position to average in down here at the 0.23 Fibonacci. I do think that's probably going to be a fairly decent place for a bounce, in my opinion. And as we do continue to the downside, I do think this level is probably quite likely to get hit at this point. You can see we're currently at that swing low there. I do think if we lose that swing low, we'll definitely head down to that 0.23 pretty damn quickly. And in my opinion, we could see ourselves coming even as far down as retesting that bear market resistance as support. You can see the resistance here and here. We've got the clean breakout in this area here, and now really, you know, heading down towards these key levels of support, looking for support, aren't we? The 0.23 could be the first place to get it here, or we could come further down to the level here at around, what is that, 1/3 of a cent down here on the bear market resistance to get a bounce. That could be quite likely as well, you know, depending on what happens in the markets. But Verasity right now, you know, it had this huge spike of interest and volume, didn't it? And then really it has just been trickling to the downside here, waiting for its time to shine. But I do think once we do start to come down, hit some of these levels and get a bounce, if we get about, you know, break out of this resistance that we've been under for a little while here, get a bounce like this, and then a little continuation to the upside, I do think that we, you know, we'll be looking at some nice targets pretty soon. As I said before, I'm averaging into a long position right now at these key levels. I've got another position here, and I'll have another very decent position down here as well, scooping up these prices while they are on the downside. I'll have a position looking something like this as well, where I'll be looking to add continuously to Verasity as it does retrace. I do think it's going to be having another move to the upside probably over the next few months. Obviously it depends on what the wider market does, but I do think sooner or later this is going to start to, you know, back test and get continuation. And you can see there is a lot of clear sky between this swing high and that next swing low, isn't there, up to that 618. So be interesting to see what happens next, but until then, just basically averaging into a long position, waiting to see what happens next. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do want to support the channel, please do consider becoming a YouTube member by clicking the join button down below. You'll get access to our private Discord, where I'll be hanging out most days with other investors as well. So if you do want to get an edge on the markets and support the channel, that would be a great way to do so, and I'll see you in the next video.